Okay, I hurt like hell. I don't know if I have a kidney stone or something else going on, but we're gonna see if I can do this by myself. I'm going to try to pick that panel back up, and I'd like to start in the middle and get a couple of the center screws in to hold it up before I start trying to do the ends. That way I don't break it. But as you can see, it is wet outside, so a little cold and rainy. Might need another set of hands, so I don't know. I might try to get my neighbor if this doesn't work, but we'll see. Okay, well, that didn't work. I tried picking it up, and it's just so awkward, flimsy, that I can't hold it up and try to get the screw started. So my next goal, maybe if I put the side molding up, I could catch it with enough of it that it will support it. Maybe I'll try that. Okay, so I did get this front board back in. What did I ended up doing? Trip over the crap on the floor. What I ended up doing is putting this corner panel back in. And as you can see, it's loose right here. So I just slipped the one corner in, and with that I was able to get this center front one, and that was enough to support the whole thing, and then I could line it up to the original holes and put it back in. Whew. Did that by myself, not too bad. So I'm going to finish putting the last two screws in that panel. I'm going to slide this little piece of panel out. Now before, it only came up to here because there was a gap for the bulkhead. I think there's enough of this panel I can slide it all the way up and it won't show, which will be great. I don't know if I'm gonna get this other side up. It's a lot darker than the camera makes it appear, and I didn't drag a light out because it's raining, and all my tools are now falling on the ground because I keep kicking them. That's what happens when you're looking up. So I'm gonna get the last two screws in this, and we'll get that little panel in place. We might call that a day, and I'll just pick this up later. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit, zoom in. Okay, so I did not get the side up. I'm gonna do that later. I was able to get this little piece out from underneath the headliner here, and I pulled it all the way back, and it fit. It's only a little bit off, so I can go back in with some white silicone, cover up those holes if they really bother me. But at this point, at least the roof's back up, and whew. All right, I'm gonna pick up my tools off the ground, close this up, take the animals inside for feeding. That's gonna be it for now. In a few seconds, I'll be putting up the side. I'm only gonna make one video out of this roof thing. So I have the panel here and the panel here still to do. And then I'm also I gotta order some connections so I can plug off these, well, make a loop out of these two lines so I don't lose coolant everywhere. But other than that, then I can clean this out and get ready to put the wheelchair mount in. All right, so basically I need to reinstall that stainless steel panel on that side and the one here above the door. Then I'm gonna sweep the floor. I need to go to the hardware store, and I need to go to auto parts store because I need to get the junction to put that back together. I did not see a size on that hose. I'm gonna look under the hood and see if I can find a size. If not, I'll buy a couple of kits. I mean, they should only be either 1/2 inch, 3/4, or 5/8. That's my guess. It's hard to tell. But other than that, I got the other panel back in. I got the roof back in. Like I said, I had to cheat that a little bit. And I need to find a box so I can put all these heaters in so I can store them. I don't know what I'm going to do with this aluminum ramp, but I'll probably hang on to it. Maybe figure out a place to bolt it. Yeah, so we've got a couple pieces of metal here that need to go. I'll have to get the fire extinguisher mount off of the wall. I'll probably put it here. That way it'll be easy to get to. I'll have to find a home for that road sign thing. But other than that, yeah. And then once the window comes in, I think it's going to be here in about a week-ish or so. I think it said the 27th. So then we'll have a window on this side. So that'll be nice. And eventually we'll get that one. But it's currently out of stock. So, all right. So we're going to hop up here and get this plate back in. All right. So that literally just took about 5 minutes. Got the two panels up. This screw is missing because where the wall was, there was a bracket on the wall for this screw to go into. So I might pull that one back out and get a longer one. It doesn't feel like it's all the way through. But other than that, so everything's back up where it's supposed to be. Everything's tight. I went through all the side panels on that side, tightened all the screws up. I need to do this back door. A couple of these are loose. Some of them have fallen out. There's one laying right there that's from this back door. But other than that, not too bad. Still don't know why I don't have lights back here. Again, I've tried turning this on and off. I'm not getting anything, so not sure. I have to check the fuses. The fuse block is on the side of this, but I don't know which one because I looked at it yesterday and the panel doesn't have isn't marked, so I'll have to get the book out. The other thing I need to do is disconnect the power to that knob, which is this fan. I need to figure out where the fuse or whatever is that's operating that so I can pull that out. Because once this box comes out, I don't want to have live wires. I need to tape those off. And eventually I will hook them up so that we can just plug in the side of the van for ground power, and then I'll have like an inverter so that I can charge whatever batteries we have. But yeah, we're going to have a decent amount of space. The wife's wheelchair will sit here. She'll be able to see out the front window. She'll have her two side windows. And then this whole back area, we were going to get a like folding bench that turned into a bed. So we just had a place to lay down. But I decided to go with something a little more converted van kind of deal. Got an idea of some cross beams that are not permanently fixed. They're just basically sitting there, and this way I can take them out and still have the full use of the back. So there's not going to be anything permanently mounted back here. So we're going to just have basically a platform that will have our mattress on it, and this way if we go cross country we can just pull over someplace, sleep, only get hotels when we need it. Be kind of what we're thinking. I do like the white walls. It's kind of nice. It's a little, you can wipe them down and make them look nice. And the other thing is we're probably going to put some sort of shelf along the two sides, basically just to have some extra storage, because right now there's no storage for any of the medical supplies that we're going to need to take. So we'll have under the bench bed thing for medical supplies and whatnot, and then probably two storage bins, one on each side for clothing and whatnot. think it'll work. All right. And then what else do we got? So I'm thinking, since there's no windows and it never really had a way to see behind it, thinking about getting a rear view mirror cam that also doubles as our backup cam. So I want to get that. I'll probably swap out the stereo. I just don't like this stereo. I have messed around with it a few times trying to get the radio stations. There's no easy way just to go to the radio station I want or seek. I have not figured out how to use the seek feature. I know you hold the up and down buttons here and it will go up to the next one, but if you're not like right on it, there's no way just to go back one notch. So I don't know if it's broken or if there's something else wrong and are doing something wrong. But all right, so that's the end of that. Next video will be putting in the wheelchair mounting points, and we'll be getting rid of this at the same time. So yeah, and then we can actually use this, which means I need to go and get insurance put on the van. By go, I mean go in the house and call my insurance company and add this. We've had it a week, almost. Yeah, well, it was a week today because we picked it up on Tuesday. So yeah, we made a little headway. We got rid of those big steel racks. We're going to leave up the strapping rack because we never know. We might need that for something down the road. Might not. I am going to have to come back through here and hammer out all of these pop rivets that are left. We'll see about that. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.